zone.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Milan Weekly Podcast channel on this episode of Milan Coast to Coast. Well, we're going to talk, of course, the game above Monza on the weekend. We're going to, of course, talk about today's game against Real Madrid. We're going to give you a whole FUBU recap of Serie A as well, because Stevie and Vinny weren't with you last night, but we got them. Don't worry. We're going to talk everything to go forward. We got the preview of Calgary. Oh, man, it's so much, and we are full of energy tonight, baby. I hope you guys are ready. Gio, what do the people need to do if they haven't already? If they want to help the channel, if they're first coming on to us, what do they got to do, bro?
Man, if you love the content from me, Fabio, Stevie P, Vinny T, and Jan, and Presidente, like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications, because YouTube doesn't let you know when MWP is on. As long as you got your Noti gang up, throw Noti gang up in the chat, and then you'll be notified as soon as we go live. Sometimes we might be early, sometimes we might be late, like Gattuso said.
Guys, we coming back-to-back victories tonight to talk about, and all of the Serie A that happened over the weekend. Me and Gio are ready. Are you ready? Let's go!
Milan Weekly Podcast presents Milan Coast to Coast with your host, Gio and Fabio.
Benvenuti nella casa
Gio, turn your camera on, bro. Let's go. What up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Fabio, joined by my partner, of course, Gio. We are Milan Coast to Coast. We are excited because we got back-to-back victories to talk about. Gio, how you feeling tonight, bro?
I'm feeling good, Fabio. I'm feeling like this.
Yo, all right, listen, before you get us struck, all right, with a strike here and get Presidente all
that was
upset.
the instrumental. That was the instrumental.
All right. But don't get us flagged here. Don't get us flagged here. Let's keep ourselves contained, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, if you're here, baby, before I keep hitting that damn thing, I'm sorry. Guys, me and Gio, we're taking the duties of Vinny and Steve from yesterday. So, of course, before we get to the game that everybody wants to talk about, which was the match against Real Madrid and Milan today, we got to go back, wind the clocks back to Milan Monza. And, of course, G, not a great performance, honestly. It wasn't really a great game. We have a great goal by Tajani, which is the man of the hour right now, gets his goal in the 49th minute. We're lucky that we get one disallowed early in 8 minutes. And Maldini looks pretty good. All in all, what are your thoughts of the game against Monza?
My thoughts of the game, Fabio, was a very nerve-wracking game. It was showing that the team wasn't together. We were misplacing a lot of passes. Monza was getting a lot of chances on target. And I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's crazy from like today's game, from with Saturday's game, because like Monza, they were pressuring us the whole game. They were pressing us. They were winning the balls. they were able to run even more, Fabio, and that's a worrying sign to me because I feel that when another team can outpress you, outrun you, and still defend and still go on the offensive without being tired, I don't know. It feels like the team is unsettled and is unfit because no way that Monster should be able to steal the ball, recover, attack, and then we can't do the same. So that was my only thing. It was a shit show, Fabio, but my outcome of the thing is I don't think that we're a fit team.
Well, it's strange to look at this game after seeing what you saw today because it felt like completely two different teams. But seeing Tereshano, who we like calling the Terror Squad back there, right back, like you've been calling, he didn't play terrible. All in all, they were able to keep a clean sheet, luckily for VAR. And also, I mean, Maldini, man, do we have some buyer's remorse on this one? I mean, because he's looking pretty solid, man. Playing that cam role, he's doing pretty well.
I can tell you he could do a better job than Loftus-Cheek. And remember 2 years ago, Fabio, or it was last year that Leao said that Maldini was the most technical, the most talented player on the team. And
sounds like he was
he might not. I don't know if he was the most talented, but boy, oh boy, the technique that he had was crazy, Fabio. We didn't see that at Milan, but I think it's just a problem that I think that all of Serie A have, not just Milan and stuff like that. I got in a fight this summer with like an Inter fan because their little young puppy named DiMaggio, I think he has everything to take it to the top, but you send him to Serie C. That's the problem, Fabio. We can't develop our players. We can't even give them like 10, 15 minutes to see if they're any good. And I think that's the problem. But Daniel Maldini looks different. He looked different breed, Fabio. Yeah. And he's only available if we sell him inside Italy. Monza can only get like $12 million. So that's $6 million for us. Imagine he go to Atalanta and explode, and then he goes to Premier League. And Atalanta never sell for cheap. They sell this for 60 million, the lowest that they're gonna sell. So I just feel that it was bad. They wanted to get him out. They got that Maldini name on the back.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. And it looks like he could have been worth keeping, especially with this kind of style that we've been playing a little bit. But all in all, a win is a win, so you can't really scuff it too much. We needed 3 points and we got it. Top and flop of the game. Who do you have for your top?
My top is Tajani, bro. I mean,
I agree.
This is the Tajani I've been waiting to see. I've been fighting with you since last year when he got the England. That regardless, that's a bonus country, but not here. No, they're international. Not like that, but for Holland, he's been doing his thing, Fabio. And I said it, like, we need that Tajani Holland assisting, scoring goals.
Yeah.
He said now he's doing. And I told everybody last year he better than Frankie de Jong. Now you believe me? Now you believe Gio? That's how I check. That's how I check Manchester City.
Hey, don't sleep on Gio.
Manchester City ain't checking in for no Frankie Bum de Jong. That's all I'm saying.
Who's your flop of this match?
My flop, Okafor, the Invisible Man. You know what?
I had Morata. Morata was on the floor too much.
Fabio, because
flopping all over the place.
When you sit down our best player and lay out, and you don't perform and you drop in stinkers and you're not taking balls, then Okafor is the job.
I love when the baby invades his face. All right, so guys, all in all, a victory is a victory, and that's the most important thing. That's what we were looking for. 3 points in the bag. Let's go to our next segment, which, of course, this segment is brought to you by Fubu Canada, the home of Serie A and Premier League in Canada, streaming. Check it out. You can even listen to the games in Italian. All right, G, let's start here. The first game that we got to recap is Verona. Nope, not that one. Wrong slide. Excuse me. Let's go back to the beginning. Bologna taking on Lecce. Bologna getting the 1-0 victory. 85th goal by Orsolini gets the winner there. Udinese the battle of the black and white stripes. Udinese taking on Juve, taking a loss 2-0. What were your thoughts on this game?
I thought I was seeing an NFL game, Dave. The physicality of both teams. I knew as soon as like Juve scored the first goal, it was game set match. That's all I'm gonna say. So and it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. But I mean, Juventus keep on getting it done. If we played that ugly Fabio, we got the points. We wouldn't care.
Exactly. They do get they win. They had the 2-goal lead and they never gave it up. Easy victory, getting Juventus back on track. Then we took on Monza, and then the next morning on Sunday, the early game, extremely early, 6:30 for us here on
a.m. for me.
3:30 for you. Napoli hosting Atalanta, and Atalanta came in with the Bergamo storm on them. Hit them. Lookman 2 goals, assist by CDK. I mean, they look good. Atalanta put a hurting on Napoli. Napoli's second loss of the season. G, what were your thoughts?
Napoli, I mean, bro, the Maradona was shut the fuck up, and that's what we like to do because they keep
it quiet.
They was quiet, man. They was quiet, but you know what? This guy Lookman, man, if he could perform like that, Fabio, he'd be up there with the Mbappe's, with the Hollands, but it's an inconsistency, bro. Because we seen it last year in the Europa League final. He just destroyed Leverkusen, and then in this game, single-handedly, Fabio, he destroyed Napoli. They didn't even know, they couldn't even touch him, Fabio, because he was just doing too much. And I just want to give a shout out to you know what, Atalanta, they did their thing. I think they lost the first 2 games, Fabio, and they were down in the dumps. And then now everything is clicking. And shout out to that guy, Rutegui. They went out there. Scamacca tore his ACL. They got this guy, and I think he got 13 goals, Fabio, they saying. Somebody put a post like IFTV or somebody put that he got a whole bunch of goals this season. So 13 goals this season. So, I mean, I could see that he leading the line for the Azzurri.
Well, I mean, look, great performance for Atalanta to get the dub there. But let's go to the next one, man. Torino hosting Fiorentina. 1-0 Fiorentina, goal by Moise Kean. What do you have to say about this one, G?
Man, I told everybody, man, how Palladino looking now?
I knew you were going to you love using Palladino.
A Palladino, man, this was just a game. Physical. You know what, Fiorentina, they're surprising me this year because they could take a hit and they could also play calcio. So, you know what? And shout out to Palladino. He has revised what is a Moises Kean. We don't know if he's a top talent, what they said like 5 years ago, but he's getting them to score, Fabio. Like they won their last 2 games with a high number of goals, and then this game they shown you we could beat you playing calcio, run laps against you, and we could also play physical with you, and then score 1 goal and game 7.
Torino's a tough match for most teams, man. They're definitely constant struggle against them, even for us. So let's move on to the next one. Verona hosting Roma and coming through with a 3-2 victory. Another loss for Roma. Man, not looking good in the capital. But what were your thoughts here, Verona getting the win and finishing the game on 10 men?
Fabio Sule finally came out to play. He got a goal.
He did get a goal.
Dobek is getting a goal. But
and they're still losing, bro.
Yeah, but you're losing. That's what it's crazy. You're down to 10 men, and that's the fight. That's what Serie A has now. It's now you're known as Serie A. We're scoring goals. We're scoring fantastic goals. We're defending too. Some of the teams could defend, like Juve, Inter. Yeah. But then we got a game like this. Ain't no way. And they were thinking of firing Juric after the game, but they saying that he's still not on the team. They're going to give him one more game.
I mean, how many guys are they going to have on the payroll for coach? I mean, this is ridiculous, bro. All right, so Inter got the needed victory, 1-0, but it came with a little controversy after Lautaro Martinez's goal in the 65th minute. But, G, what were your thoughts on the controversy of this game?
I don't know. I didn't really see it hit the hand. I seen it hit shoulder to shoulder. And a lot of people were talking about it. And it's just crazy, Fabio. I mean, You know what? Venezia gave their heart out to this game. And you know what? I'm going to say it. Venezia were the better team. They had the better chances. They just don't have a clinical striker. Because if they did, they would have won this game by like 6-1 or something like that. They had so many chances, hit the pool and everything. And you know what's so crazy, Fabio? That goalkeeper Stankovic, he belongs to Inter. Boy, oh boy, he put on a show for them, bro. He was making sure no goals came through. So shout out to him. That was a good game. Controversy. I've seen a couple videos that it showed it didn't hit his hand. It was like up here and stuff like that. Yeah. It rolled off each other and stuff like that, and then it went in. So that's why they didn't.
Venezia is struggling. They're definitely going to be looking at possibly relegation towards the end of the season. We'll see if they can turn it around. Inter getting a needed 3 points so they can keep their close proximity to Napoli. Let's go. Parma hosting Genoa. This game, well, Parma takes the loss after Piemonte scores in the 79th minute. The highlight of the game, though, comes in the 80th, fourth minute, I believe it was. The debut. The return, Super Mario Balotelli gets in there, and with the limited time he has, gets himself a yellow card. Way to make a nice statement on the way back. What did you think about this one, man? Genoa needed the points. I don't know about Geraldino lasting the whole season. If they keep hanging out at the bottom, they need to start getting some wins. What's your thoughts, Jiggy?
Yeah, but Fabio, the thing is with them is they sell their players, so like they can't really. I don't know, Geraldino. He's a brand new to coaching that he can continue to be like a, let's say, like a Red Bull Leipzig in Germany. That every year, they're selling 4 players. They sell like 2 or 3 main guys. It's tough and said, yeah, with no money and stuff like that to rebuild every year. So it's gonna be tough. But Parma now looking like they play beautiful castle, but it's looking like their red heart star has drifted out, has burned out a little bit.
Strasbourg Steve thinks we're going to take Geraldino one day. All right, well, let's finish it off here with the last 2 games. Empoli taking the victory 1-0 over Como. Pellegri's goal in the early second half ends up being the winner. And the final game, Strasbourg Steve's Lazio took on Cagliari, and they won the 2-1. Behind a goal early by Dia, and then Zaccagni's penalty in the 76th minute ended up being the winner. 2 red cards in the 78th minute for Cagliari ended the game for them like that on 9 men. So that is the games. Let's take a look at.
Can I talk about Lazio, Fabio?
Of course you can talk about it.
That manager got them rolling, man, and I never would have expected. I know Nuno Tavares didn't play that game, but to me, he didn't make it at Arsenal, but he's coming to Italy. He loves it. They're loving him over there in the capital, and bro, he's taking it by storm. I know he didn't play this game, but yeah, I just want to give a shout out to them. Lazio keep on cooking. This year to get top 4 is gonna be hard, Fabio. A lot of Milan fans think it's gonna be easy. Look.
Yeah, look at the lineup as we're looking at it right now. Napoli still at the top with 25 points. After 11 games, Inter sitting at second with 24. Atalanta sitting in third with 22. Fiorentina with 22. I believe Fiorentina has a game to make up as well.
Yeah, I think yeah, Fabio.
Well, we have a game to make up, and that's not marked on here. But either way, you see Fiorentina sitting in 4th place, Juventus in 5th now. Lazio with 19 in 6th, and we're sitting currently in 7th with 17 points. With a game in hand, so we can get ourselves at least in the top 6 if we get the victory. But bottom looking like Genoa, Lecce, and Venezia at the moment. But you see a lot of 9 points, 8 points. Genoa, the only team at 6 at the bottom. So this is a good estimate. And what do we think, G? Do we think what's the most troubling or worrying thing you see on here? Obviously, it's going to be Milan, but I mean surprising, should I say? What's the most surprising thing after 11 weeks at the moment?
Surprising, Fabio? I'm going to say Como at 9 points. Shows you that Cesc Fabregas really doing his thing. Because, Como were set to go back down. They lost Varane, right? He retired from football. So, and look at him. He got 9 points. And they're a tough team, Fabio. They lose, but it's going to be a hard lose. You're going to have to show up with your A game to lose, no sleeping. Like, you can't just show up over there in Como and think you're gonna get the 3 points. It's gonna take a little bit of fire, a little bit of heart for them to for you to beat them. So that's what I'm seeing, like Como right there, with 9 punti.
Yeah, I'm just getting a little update here because Strasbourg sees right. Because when Sonny made this was prior to the games on Monday. So currently, Lazio is sitting in 5th place with 22 points. Juve at 6th. We're at 7th. So everything else is the same, just a Lazio difference. Fiorentina doesn't have a game to make up. They are correct. So that plus is at the wrong spot. But anyway, but that's how it is so far, guys. Let's move on to the next segment. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I got a million things open and nothing is in the correct place. That segment was brought to you by Fubu Canada, the home for Serie A and Premier League. All right, G, let's go. It's time, baby. It's time. The time everybody been waiting for. It's the report card time. Time to talk about the match today. Milan 3, Real Madrid 1. Jesus Christ, what a game, G. All right, man. Come on, let's get into it. So Milan scores early on a corner. Pulisic finds Malik Chow in the box. 12 minutes in. We're up 1-0. Thoughts from this point here?
Thoughts is like, Mbappe had a chance in the first 3 minutes. Magic Mike, he saves it, because usually Mbappe could score from many chances. But we're fighting, Fabio, and that's what I like. That we're fighting, we're in the game, we're engaging. We're Musa helping out Royale. It was a good game, Fabio. It was back and forth. They had their chances, we have our chances. We were playing beautiful calcio, Fabio. That's when you start playing beautiful calcio, and then we get the Tangerine header from Chow, bro, and he puts it in the back of the net, and then we're going crazy. Kaká tweeting, Big D Pato, he tweeting. He's saying, I love you guys and all that. It's going crazy.
It's great. It's great, bro. It's great to see that Milan actually showed up for a big-time performance. Again, it's very bipolar. You don't necessarily have an idea of what's going to show up, but tonight they really showed something. And so did the coach to get them to this level. And for them to finish and play well, these were the moments we were all hoping for. Obviously, Chow with our first goal. They get a penalty on a slide tackle. Emerson, what are you going to do, man? It's a little reckless there on Vinny. Any little contact, he's going down.
It wasn't his fault, Fabio. We like to shit on Emerson and shit, but that was for Theo Hernandez doing a stupidities play. Once again, throwing the ball in the wrong position. They steal the ball at the edge of the box, and then you put Emerson, a guy who doesn't know how to defend, to go against 2 guys. Vinny do the okie doke. He doesn't even touch him, but it's Real Madrid, so they're gonna get these calls regardless.
Of course. Yeah. No, that I understand, but I just thought no good. He ends up chipping the keeper very easily. It's 1-1. All right, here we go. 23 minutes. But Milan doesn't give up, man. We have a couple of chances. Pulisic has a nice opportunity to Tijani, who he ends up getting his shot saved. It's very close. I believe it hits the goalkeeper, gets a hand on it. Leao has a couple of good runs in the towards the end of the first half. And finally, then Leao there's a couple of great passes, and then Leao quickly turns, gets himself in a position just to shoot hard and low at the keeper, knowing that if he does get a save, it's going to ricochet off, and there's Morata still onside, perfectly buries it. 2-1. And then, man, Mike makes a great save on Mbappe before the end of the first half, and we go in 2-1. Mbappe kicks it low on him. Mike makes a nice little save with his leg. 2-1. I went on Martino's space, man. Big ups to Martino. And I just said, we're right there. We're showing the right spirit, but I didn't want us to sit back. And you know what? Pretty early in the second half, Leao gets a great cross from Emerson. I couldn't believe it, bro. And Leao gets a great header, and the goalkeeper makes a diving save. I'm like, all right, we're looking good. Leao and Pulisic have another opportunity. Man, they're on like a breakaway, and they just can't get shit together. Lose the ball on a bad pass, and then Leao does nothing with it. He ends up being blocked his shot. Leao loses the ball again on a one-on-one. It just looked like, oh my God, we're stalling out here when we need to be hitting the fucking pedal. And Mbappe, man, Mbappe and Real Madrid, to be like summarized in this game, is that they had no. They had countless opportunities. All right, countless, but they were not able to finish at all. Shots going super wide, headers way off the target, shots coming in not that hard, easy for Mike to handle. Honestly, on a better day, maybe this Real Madrid can keep up with Milan and ties the game. But today, how all over the place they were, their only goal coming from a penalty, it just wasn't their day. And Milan, for once, was efficient and clinical at moments on offense, and the best players came to play. And let's go, man. I mean, let's go through the report card because we got to talk about them.
Fabio, you're skipping parts. The third goal was just world class of a
world class, absolutely.
You can't Tijani schooling Militao and supposedly one of the top 5 midfielders in the world in Camavinga. They were trying to take the ball away from him. He played keep away. He gave it to Leao. Leao doing his thing back to Tijani. I thought he missed it, but that's technique. He put it to his other foot. Boom, slotted. Man, that was a world class play, man.
It was a world class run.
We know that Royale.
That's the layout. That's the layout we've been looking for.
Mm-hmm.
That's the layout that everybody's saying, how could you bench this guy? That layout doesn't come out all the time, but on the Champions League night, when he needed to do it the most, against an historic opponent, goes out there and delivers. Now, that's a good sign. What that means for the future, I don't know. But I like what The Rock is cooking, if you know what I'm saying. All right, we need to keep going in that direction. Let's go. Let's report card. Come on, let's go to this report card. You keep trying to block my report card.
Look. I shout out to them, but Royale didn't have a bad game today. Like, let's start being honest. We know that.
Whoa, don't start talking individuals yet. Take it easy. We're going to go through all these people. That's what I'm saying. Let's go. Start with Magic Mike. What's your grade? He has a couple of insane saves in this game. What say you?
Big A. That's all I'm going to say.
Big A! Fucking A. I think 100%. First of all, Mike is in running for top of the class today because he was phenomenal. Couldn't do nothing about the penalty. Boom! He get handball. I mean, quick reflexes. We did great today, man. And Magic Mike, he was a boss out there. He's leading the line. Great, like 4 or 5 saves. A all around. Nobody's gonna honestly fight that great. Let's go to Emerson. Now, there's a lot of controversy with Emerson. People want to be a little harsh on him today. Today, yes. Makes a stupid foul. But all in all, I think played a pretty solid game. I'm going to give him a C. I think a C is fair.
He get a C, Fabio. He get a C. He gave away the penalty, but like I'm going to say, it wasn't on him. He can't defend, and then Dale just put him under pressure, bro. Vinny's fast, bro. He was already going the other way, so I'm just going to say he's a C, but he played well, Fabio. We're going to give a C. Is like, you good. You know,
exactly.
Fabio, did you think that cross was coming? I was like, what the hell?
The cross only negates the penalty. I think that's where it gets to the C. Because without that good cross where Leao could have put it in, honestly, I would have maybe said, all right, he's still a D because you gave up a bad penalty, man. And, you didn't offer nothing offensively, but at least offered something. So I'll give him that C. No B, you didn't assist or score nothing, all right? Let's go to Chow now. Malik Chow. What do you have him? He has a goal. Look pretty solid. Well, what say you today?
The vibranium is hitting his body back, Fabio.
Oh, the vibranium is back. He's been hanging out in Wakanda.
It's coming, though. It's
Pause. Don't say that.
It's coming almost, Fabio. It's coming almost for him to turn into the Black Panther again. But it's coming.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Wakanda
Yeah,
forever. I
but
got you. Son.
he was immense, Fabio. Him and Tomori today, they did a wonder. And it was the physicality that Mbappe couldn't handle because he had a couple chances. But when you got a man on your shoulder putting you that shoulder, it's kind of hard, man. So I'm gonna give Chow. He got the goal. He got the goal, Fabio. I'm gonna give him an A. I'm gonna give him an A. I got
Give an A. Wow.
got the goal.
I think I know he got a goal, and he did pretty good against Real Madrid the whole day. No real brain farts, but I feel like Anthony's a little behind. Excuse me here. Leban saying B. I feel like B is fair. I got Malik at B. Your A is a little too high, as far as I'm concerned. All right, so let's go to Maury now. For me, I'll just start on this one. I think Tomori played a pretty solid game, was composed, did the best that he could. Again, this is a very hard opponent. I think a B is fair. What do you think?
It's a B, Fabio. It's a B.
B? You like that? All right, so
he didn't get a goal, so he got a B.
All right, Dale. What say you about Dale?
I'm gonna be negative, Fabio. I didn't really
What? No, Teo played well, bro.
Teo played well, giving away the penalty.
All right, first of all, he didn't give away the penalty. He's trying to clear the ball. All right, it's a bad.
You don't clear the ball on the other side of the pitch.
All right, again,
the ball gotta go this
but
way.
did you see how many plays he made on the left side? How much running he was doing, space he was opening, him and Leao. Like, again, you can't sleep. There's another guy on the field who had a chip on his shoulder, plays against Real Madrid in Madrid. He wants to show them, I'm the man. I'm in Milan. You didn't want to keep me. You know what I'm saying? Oof, what happened there?
That's that mango melon, bro.
Oh, bro. All right. No sponsor. Get that shit off the screen. All right. So what is your grade? I'm going B for Teo.
I'm going to C because he gave away that goal. And then he had a chance to cross it back, and he didn't cross it back good. Fabio, that shit went out of bounds, bro. Like, we need killers out there.
I thought he did pretty good, but I can understand.
Yeah, look, Nick. Shout
Nick saying, yeah.
Green. Go to Specsavers. Go to Tim Hortons Optical, a.k.a. Hashim's Optical, Fabio.
Wait, I'm going to tell you, Tim Hortons is coffee. They don't got fucking glasses. All right, let's move on. Musa, baby. Let's start with him in the midfield.
Oh, see, I think we found Musa's position now. Workhorse, covering for Musa, covering for Pulisic. This is where he needs to play, Fabio.
Cover for Emerson. Yeah,
recovering for everybody. Musa,
so what's your grade?
Like this. I'm going to give him a B. Musa, I need you to play like this for the rest of the year.
I thought Musa played great, man. He played really well against Real Madrid.
He was the help, Fabio. He was the side help.
Yeah,
he was the side help. He did what he did.
I like it.
See, this game, I like that he wasn't driving the ball. He was just recovering balls, giving it to the players that needed to like step up, that could make the pass and everything. So I'm gonna give him a B for Musa after you shitting on him last game.
First of all, he didn't play well, man. That's not my fault. But today he did America proud, bro. He looked good. He played great. This is probably his best game for Milan that he's played. And I was really impressed with Musa. I had him at a B as well. All right, Fofana now. What do you got for Fofana?
Like what Tusa said, some days may be good, some days may be shit. That was his whole game. Sometimes he was recovering the balls doing good, but sometimes he was giving away the balls in bad position. I'm going to be harsh, Bobby. I'm going to give him a D because I was expecting him to, after the game that he had previously this weekend, that he did pretty good. I was expecting him to go up.
I think you're a bit harsh there. I think C is a fair grade. Maybe even just defensive work get him closer to a B, but definitely not a D. No way. I'm going C on that one. It looks like Nick agrees. C there. All right, let's go with Tijani, man. Tijani, one of the contenders for top of the class. What say you about Tijani? Great goal.
Tijani, Fabio.
Tijani, I have him at an A. I thought he played really well. And that third goal is a piece of brilliance. Honestly, just exactly what we needed. And the kid's really showing out on big stages, and he's been playing great. Second goal now. Is it 2 or 3 goals in a row? 3 goals in a row, right? 3 goals in 3 games. We can't afford this guy to not be on the field. He's amazing. So I have him at an A. Anthony agrees. Nick agrees. What about you, bro? Come on.
This big boy Tijani. This is better than Frankie De Jong Tijani. That's his new name. Dejan, you don't sniff nowhere near Holland, bro. Today it was crazy, Father. And now I see why the interest is there from Pep Guardiola. He's technical. Bro, did you know that Tijani was fast? Bro, he was gliding past players, bro, today. It was crazy. One day I'll see him. He passed by the whole midfield, man. Tijani, he's learning how to shoot, Fabio. What did we say?
If he learned how to shoot, he'd be dangerous. You know, he was killing people in the stands before. Levan Youssef saying A as well. Everybody agrees. The runner, he's in the running. He's in the running for top of the class. All right, let's go to our right wing now and our 3 up front. We have Pulisic. I have Pulisic at a B for the assist and just, again, working, doing the – he has a couple of moments where he loses the ball in a bad situation, but he was also all over the field, switching sides, getting into the middle, coming over to the left side. He was really trying to do as much as he could. And, again, with the assist – another great set piece. It's why the kid is so valuable to our team. He finds a way, even if it's not flashy. He still finds a way. So I think B is fair for Pulisic. What about you?
Pulley, man, he GA. Just call him GA, Fabio, because you know he gonna get.
Got that goal and assist, baby.
Y'all hating. Look, guys, like ladies and gentlemen across the world, Canada. If you're in Central America, you're in the Bahamas, you're in Jamaica, you're in South America, like you're in the Caribbean, like come
you're
on,
in
bro.
Europe, you're in Asia, you're in Australia. They just say all of them by now.
Enough is enough. Leave the politics out of the game. Pulisic can ball, bro. And if you don't think that Pulisic can brawl, then you're just a hater. And it is what it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of haters, bro. There's a lot of haters out there. But B for Pulisic is fair. All right, Leao, you go first.
Leao, man. Hi, Leao. Call me, baby.
Call me, baby.
Nah,
come
Leao,
on.
He was doing shit, Fabio. This is what I need, man. That spark, that header, that save was crazy, Fabio. Because even the guy was like, bro, like I listened to it in Spanish. Shout out my guys on VIX, man. They go, oh, like they was going crazy, man. And the same, shout out my Mexicans, man. They was the same Mexicans, commentators from last. They singing the same songs. They doing the same thing. Man, it's crazy, man. Just listening to, I'm gonna give him an A for Leao. I think he finally showed up. That goal that Morata gets, did you see what he did? He was doing the bachata on them. And then he gets, bro, he hits it hard. It's a tough save, and it's crazy, bro. And then Morata just gets it. But then the header, and then him also trying to make moves, Fabio. This is what we need. And he was even tracking back, Fabio. So to me, I'm gonna give him an A, Fabio. And
you gotta give him an A because the kid balled out, bro. He balled out. That third goal alone is to remind Fonseca. To remind everybody out there, the haters, that this kid is world class. And when he comes to play and he smells blood in the water, he fucking creates magic, baby. And that's what he did today. That third goal is all Leao. Thank God we have somebody like him on the team. Pulisic is great. I love him. But Leao shows you how much of a difference maker he is. Pulisic plays his part. Mike is super important. Tejani in the midfield. Every fucking player, when they raise their level, they come out like this. But Leao is special. He is an animal. And today, with that burst and the perfect cutback, and Tejani being able to bring it down, I mean, Again, Leao looked really good most of the game. He has a couple of moments where he loses the ball or it's a bad pass. All right. But he shows you in that one moment of brilliance, that could have been the difference maker. If they don't disallow their goal later in the second half, we would have been tied without Leao's goal. Leao's assist, excuse me. Leao deserves an A. He was fantastic. He showed up today, and I dare you, Fonseca, to ever put him on the bench again. We don't need to see more of Okafor anymore. Let's go to our striker, G. Morata.
Big B for Morata. I mean, he
You know
got
what?
the goal, and he was aware, Fabio, of the goal. I mean, that's just awareness. That's just like, I want the goal. So, I mean, he beat out the defender. So, that's, to me, that's a B.
I have him at an A, bro. I thought he did. Again, Morata has a lot of tendencies that I'm not crazy about, like the diving and falling on the floor after everything. But I guess that's like every player at this point. But he seems to like excessively do it. But I thought he was really good today. I don't think he deserves a B. I think today, especially with the smart keeping yourself on side, being there for the rebound. I mean, Leao creates the second goal completely, but he's composed. He's on side. He buries it. Exactly what we needed, especially against his former club, which I didn't even remember he was ever on Madrid. But either way, what a great performance by him. I'm saying A, you say B. We'll meet in the middle and give him a B+. Let's go to subs here, G. All right. First one was RLC. He came in for, who was RLC substituted for? Was it Pulisic? Yeah. It was
They
Pulisic.
did Tammy Abraham RLC, right?
Yeah, but let me see. Yeah,
They did.
Pulisic for RLC and Morata for Abraham. So yeah, let's start with RLC, who has a great chance towards the end of the game. So I have him at a C. Again, he's only in the game for 20 minutes. He has one great chance that he should have buried. He doesn't. Just does enough. Doesn't do anything stupid. I say a C is fair.
I'm gonna give him a D, Fabio. He needs to put that in the back of the net. That's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and he shoots it right in.
Yeah.
So
all right, fair enough, man. All right, let's go to Abraham. I have him at a C because he really didn't do anything.
Do it non-applicable. I didn't even see him on the pitch, bro. To be honest with you. So
all right, NA. All right, I like that. I like NA too. All right, so Okafor is the next guy who comes in for Leao. What time was that? I believe it was in the 87th. Okafor, what do you have? You have F? I have NA or C for him.
A or C?
No, NA.
Oh, what the fuck?
He gets an A.
Fabio.
You're saying F?
Look at the stats,
yeah,
bro. He got a 5.9. He got a 5.9, Fabio. That's an F, bro.
Well, all right. Speaking of F, let's go to the next one. So we have Calabria and Pavlovic come in towards the end. NA for Pavlovic. No. Calabria is getting a grade. Calabria has like 3 times where he's one-on-one with Vinny Jr. And Vinny Jr. just sends him flying in the opposite direction. No, Calabria gets an F, bro. How do you play fucking 10 minutes and you get cooked like 3 times? Honestly.
6 minutes, Fabio.
6 minutes, even worse, bro. 6 minutes, even worse. All right? But I have to give him an F. But you say NA because you got love for Calabria. Too many Calabria jerseys in that closet. All right, let's go. Fonseca now, last person on the report card.
I'm going to give him an A, Fabio. He got it right. He got the players right. And you know what? I just want to send like a PSA announcement. Because there's a lot of things like. Me and Fabio, we're going to give you the real deal Holyfield. Our problem with Fonseca is the bullshit that he does. You feel me? From now on, Fonseca, do what you need to do, and we'll back you. But when you start doing stupidities, how can we back you, bro? Like, from now on, if Leao didn't start on Saturday or Sunday, whenever we play next, then this is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
If he didn't earn the right to play from today, then now we have a problem. Now we know that you got to be for Leao, this and this, and it is what it is. But to me, I'm gonna give Fonseca an A. And nobody wins right now, Fabio. Nobody wins right now. There's people that want him out. People don't want him out. So it is what it is, Fabio. But today he gets an A.
The baby interferes. I think Fonseca deserves an A today. He made the right moves. The team came out with the right spirit of how to play and how to attack Real Madrid. And kudos to him for making the right moves and stopping the bullshit with Leao. Still a lot that needs to be seen. This is a great victory. And Fonseca's 2 best victories are against Inter and Real Madrid so far. So that is something. It is showing that he's able to get this team together, but he needs to do it on a consistent basis. I think he's done enough now to kind of shoulder the calls for his job just for a little bit longer, but he's got to keep winning. And we have a lot of games coming up that people feel we need to collect all the points, and any points drop could be major problems for him. But other than that, I think pretty good, man. Who's your top of the class? Let's go through the 3 people at the top here. First one, Magic Mike Mignon with an A. We got Tejani in the midfield with an A, and Leao in the striker with an A. Who's your top of the class, G, of these 3?
I'm gonna get Tejani, man, because Tejani, I like how Leao play, but I think like Tejani's just going into a classic zone, and it's like now it's coming serious time. Like, bro, we can't even give this guy a rest, because without Tejani in the midfield, it's like we're trash. We can't control nothing. We can't play nothing. So, and now he's doing it with goals and assists. Fabio, it's kind of hard. So I'm gonna go with Tejani.
That value shooting up, baby, shooting up. For me, my top is the guy at the back, the keep, Big Mike. I mean, Magic Mike, Iron Mike. I mean, whatever other Mike. I want to be like Mike, Air Mike. This guy was amazing today. And again, without his saves, we are not in this game at certain moments. Big Mike, I think 100% has to be the top of the class today. But that's just me, guys. If you have something different, leave it in the comment. We want to know your thoughts in regards to who you think was the best, the top of the class this week. All right, G, let's go. Preview
Before
Milan.
the Calgary preview, I just want to say, like, Ibrahim Diaz lovers, like, where was your boy today? Well, world-class players? I thought, what? Milan gave up on them? No, hi, guy. Your friend Gio over here. How Brahim doing? You said
Why
that he
you
could beat us.
hating,
You could
bro?
do all that stuff. Hi. I'm looking for Brahim. Brahim, where you at? Oh, in Tejani's pocket. Yeah, that's who Brahim thinks he is. Tejani Rangers. Thank you.
That could have been your parting shot. I'm just saying. All right, let's go. Preview time for the weekend on Saturday, 12 o'clock. We're taking on Calgary. So, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, sitting in 16th place. We're sitting in 7th. Gee, what are your thoughts going in on this one, man, here on the weekend?
Fabio, we're going away. It's going to be tough, Fabio. You know,
Are you expecting any rotation at all?
No.
You want the same lineup again?
No, I want the same team or web. No rotation. We're going on international break, and that's it. So let's get the 3 points. Inter Napoli play this week, so it's another chance to catch up on them on points. So to me, I mean, even though Lazio beat them 2-1, it was tough for them. They only beat them 2-1, and they had 2 men with the red card.
So they're going to be missing those 2 guys as well. Yeah. So it's going to be a depleted squad for them at home. Well, they need the points as well. Let me just pull this up for a second so I can see what the table's at. Yeah, they need the points as well. They're at 9. We needed to keep as close as we can to that top 4. So it's gonna be a hard match, man. What's your prediction on it? What do you got?
I want to keep a clean sheet, Fabio. So I want to go 2-0. I'll say one for Leao, one for Pulisic, and then let's just go into another international break. Oh my God, bro! Can these international breaks stop, bro? Like this is getting out of hand.
I know it's too much.
Let's leave everything. See, the last time we got a big win versus Inter, what we do? We start dropping stinker after stinker after stinker. So now it's time for us to win the game, and like we did today, and then go into international break and chill it, and then we'll get back at it when it is. Like I said, Inter Napoli play again, and we got a chance to make a points on there. I don't know. I know that we got to fight for 4th place spots, Fabio, but I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm looking at for Scudetto. So that's why I'm saying that. And then Juve Torino this week, Fabio.
That's
Right
a big
after our
game.
game. So that's all I'm
That's a big
saying. Like we got a chance to make them Atalanta Udinese, Napoli, Monza Lazio, Fiorentina Hellas Verona. We got a chance to make up 1 or 2 points over here. So we must get the 3 points. If we don't get the 3 points, Fabio, I'm gonna say, whether it's controversy or not, fire Fonseca, and that's it. And then we move on to the next coach, because you cannot.
You think? No way. You think they would fire Fonseca?
So we lose the
they
game,
don't get the
Fabio?
3 points.
We cannot be going seesaw like that. We need to go now. And
No, but
I
okay, listen, I hear what you're saying, and I agree. It wouldn't be a good look after just defeating Real Madrid that if Milan goes out there and loses. But I think, again, when we come back off the international break, we play Juve. And if that game doesn't work out, and that's at home, then I think there'll be more of a talk like, all right, there's too much up and down, up and
now
down.
you put the chain smoker in charge on a bad pressure. If we don't get the 3 points versus Calgary, Fabio, fire him and bring in the chain smoker. He has 2 weeks to work with the team, and then we'll figure it out. That's
but then they got Juve, then the Champions League game, Empoli, and then we start moving.
The next Champions League 4 games are we need to win all 4 of them, so we could be in the top league.
So it's going to be hard, man. I don't necessarily think Fonseca is in danger anymore.
In the house.
What's up? Two hands. My uncle Enzo's here. All right. I think 2-0 as well. That's where I'm going with the victory on Saturday. Let's hope. I'm hopefully going to be at my club. So if anybody's in the greater New York area, let's go, baby.
Why you lie to the New York City fans?
I'm trying my hardest, bro. Sometimes life gets in the way and it fucks my whole plans up. But all right, let's go. We got a couple of comments that I just want to single out here before we get going. It'd be nice if every once in a while you could control something.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. You're a little late, Papa. All right. Nick's asking, can we climb back up to the table for a Scudetto run, or is that too much to ask for? What say you, G? Do you think we're close enough again with the game at hand? We're still, God willing, we win that game. We're 5 off the top on Napoli. So that's still only a 2-game difference.
So right now, Fabio, like Napoli, Inter, right? Then we got Juve, Torino. Then we got Fiorentina, Hellas Verona. And then somebody else plays a tough team. So Fabio, Udinese, Atalanta. Udinese gonna want to get their get back. They're playing at home, so the teams that are on top of us are playing tough teams. So if we get the 3 points, because we play before everybody, then we could put the pressure on them. Now they got to get their 3 points, and anything could happen. It starts this weekend. I think, Nick, it starts this weekend, and we're gonna see what we're made of after this big win from Real Madrid. So let's go. What about you, Fabio?
I think it's still. Listen, sometimes with Inter and even the way Napoli looks, when they're playing other Italian teams, that 5 points looks like an eternity. Like Atalanta had the best of Napoli, but is everybody else going to do that? Is anybody else going to trip Napoli up? Are they going to hopefully hit a little bump in the road sometime in January or February and they start losing a couple of games? That's hard, man. I mean, I don't think top 4 is out of our question, because I think Fiorentina, Lazio, even Atalanta, at any point they can get a couple of injuries, hit a bad spell, and and Milan can easily climb up to 3. But the Napoli, Inter, those are the 2 teams, man. We need to see them slip up a little more, have a couple of the other teams take some points away from them so we can catch up. But 11 weeks in, we got, 27 to go? It's still a lot of calcio to play, and I think we could get close. I don't know. Ask me after 15 rounds, baby, and then I'll let you know. Josh is saying, so proud of the win, of course. But the fact that we are incapable of playing this well on a weekly basis says so much about Milan. Does, bro. I mean, it's kind of what we were talking about. What they do on Saturday could erase all the goodwill that they've gotten from today. You know what? What do you think?
Fabio, we don't get 3 points on Saturday. It's the Real Madrid.
I know you want Fonseca out then.
No, it means nothing, Fabio. Like, they gotta give us a consistency now. We beat the best team in the world at their ground. We balled out, Fabio. Remember, this is Champions League winners.
Yeah,
so we
that's
went
what
over
I'm
there.
saying, bro.
We did it. We did our thing. So it's now or never. We can't beat Calgary, who's gonna be 2 down, man, of their starters. Then we have a problem. More problem than what's happening right now in the United States of America.
All right, last one. We're just going to give our brother Strasburg Steve big ups for the super chat. AS Roma La Basura. Lazio is his team. Big ups to Strasburg Steve. G. All right, let's go. We're almost there. Parting shot time, baby. What's your parting shot?
My parting shots, okay. In the States this weekend is Veterans Day this Monday. So I just want to shout out to all my military, all my Navy, my Air Force, Coast Guard, everybody that protects us here in the United States. I got my shout out my Theo Francisco, shout out my cousin George, and shout out my cousin Kayvon. They all military and stuff like that. So I just want to take a big shout out to them because they the reason we're doing this, because they protecting us when we have to go do stuff that we're not supposed to. But I just want to thank everybody that joined us today. And today's a big one, man. I mean, this is what Milan is about. This is what your parents taught you. This is what you learned on your own. It's Milan and Champions League night. And I just want to say, man, all the Napoli, all the Inter fans, y'all pretty quiet on the timeline. Where you at, Sansone? Where you at?
Oh, Sansone, no, he was in the space. Yeah. He had that Real Madrid logo on, man. Sansone was being real suspect today.
Shout out Big Show, man. An American too. Big Show, I don't hear you talking. Massacrati 23. So that's my bro, man. Like, he's an Inter fan. Like, I don't hear y'all talking. I hear Grasshoppers out tonight. Nobody's talking. And that's what I love. When we go on that big stage, remember, it's Real Madrid and then us. It's not Bayern Munich. It's not Liverpool. We're the second best team in this competition. And we showed it tonight. And I just want to thank everybody that showed. And we will be having a meetup. I don't know where it's at, but you will be there. Veterans Day weekend, baby. Let's get it, man.
All right. Well, my parting shot, just want to echo the sentiments that Gio said. Everybody in the chat, everybody who comes through, who's there, and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Guys, if you're in the greater New York area, go check out the club, Milan NYC, in Legends Bar, the Football Factory, 33rd Avenue and 33rd Street and 5th Avenue, excuse me. And also big ups to all the clubs everywhere. It was so great to see everybody posting pictures from this weekend and today. Big ups to Milan Club Chicago, Milan Club Boston, Milan Club DC, Milan Club Philly, Milan Club Phoenix, Milan Club Dallas, Milan Club LA, baby, SoCal, everywhere. Everybody just meeting up. It was great to see. Keep it going, baby. And like Gio said, this is all you could have asked, guys. This is all you could have asked for. Milan showed up on the big stage against a huge opponent, and they did not just show up. They played well, and they showed that everybody thinks we're so far away from being at the level of competing for a Champions League. And what Milan showed you today, that when they can actually get their shit together We have the talent on the field that can get us over the edge. We are not that far. We just need some consistency, maybe a better management up top, and maybe a better coach. But right now, damn, we looked good today. You see Leal, you see Pulisic, you see Mike, you see Teo, you see even Morata out there. Tejani looking good. Fofana said, fuck you guys. I'm the man in this midfield. Listen, all I'm saying, what a great performance from Milan. Gave us some hope, gave us some belief. Everybody thought we were losing 3 points today. We took them all, and we took them fucking well. Damn it, it was a good day. Guys, that's the show. An hour on the mark. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Check us out. Peace out, everybody. Forza Milan!
Forza Milan!